Well, hi, thanks for joining me here in my shop. Today I'm going to be making a fairly short video, hopefully a short video, of me just testing the tubes in the radio as the next stage. But first, a couple of videos ago I mentioned that in the evening I'm often in here doing my crazy projects, which I don't normally video. About a month ago, a good friend of mine, gave me two of these things. You hook a battery up to one end, I'll show you what happens on the other. With the other one of those, I made the Bug Zapper Mark 1. Okay, so the idea of this guy is if you have a bug crawling up your wall, you simply go over and let him have it. So check it out, okay? The Bug Zapper Mark 1. It has nothing more than an ordinary 1.5 volt battery driving this unit. And this is just an on-off switch, and you can see the electrodes up here. Check it out. Yeah, that's as loud as it sounds on that video. So all I need is a bug. I need an imitation bug here. How about that? Is that enough of a bug? Hey, you bug. A spider in particular, because who likes to go up and get close to a spider? Whoa, holy smokes. Yeah, I don't think it'll set a fire, but there you are. Bug Zapper Mark 1. Can't wait for a bug to show up. Apparently they're all in hiding now because they've heard that thing go. So that's an example of one of my crazy evening projects, and that one actually appears to have worked. It appears to have worked. I haven't yet fried a bug with it, so. Okay, now tubes. Let's get testing some tubes here. Start with the rectifier tube. So I believe a weak rectifier tube would give you a lower B plus and 5Y4, and also higher voltage drop. I guess it's 6 to 1/2 dozen the other, isn't it? Let's just make absolutely sure that's the right tube. 5Y4, for sure. How could it not be? Okay, let's get some tube testing going here. Okay, here we go on the 5Y4. Let's just double check here. 5Y4 JX-0500. The filament is set to 5 volts. 1000 P3. So P3, we just have to get up. Oh, put that on English. We just have to get up above the diode mark here. I'm not sure that's even true. There we go. Let's warm it up. Either it's got to get above the diode mark, but this is a rectifier, right? There's a rectifier button and a diode button. So I think a rectifier is just good and bad in English. You set this to English, and make sure the English vernier is set properly for adjustment, and we should be good to go here. 1/2 the tube, P3. Just 1 second here. Let's just check it on the light. There we go. P3. Oh, what happened there? Bad button here. Yeah, I think it's the button. Good. In the good. 5Y4. The other half of the 5Y4 is a 0. Is this adjustment? We knock this back to 12. Oddly enough. P3. Way over. Yeah, so it's very, very sensitive here to this adjustment. So good. This tube's fine. There's nothing wrong here. Good show on the rectifier. No surprise at all because the radio doesn't hum and it works. So it'd be pretty surprising if that were to happen. The next tube will do. Once I get it out of here, it'll be the output tube, 6V6. Okay, 6V6. QRST UV 6V6 6.3 JR 5347 5347 the 2 bias 21 English, whoops, bias 21 wrong control, English 85 20, so it should be 2330 way up here to be a good tube, and or 3700 actually go off scale on the 3000 scale. Potentially it'll pin that meter. 6.3 JR 5347 5347 with a 2 21, yeah. In you go. So 6V6 is a common output tube, and there's a whole series of them. 6V, 6W, and the granddaddy of them all, 6L6, which is actually quite different from the others. So I understand. Okay, shorts. Oh, look at that. You know, this almost never shows up. Now, is there a note about that in here? I don't think so. That's not supposed to be there. I'm all excited. A short. Now, I think we can figure out what it is that's shorted. It's on number 3. I think there's a way to figure that out. So this tube, I can't even complete the tube test because it's dangerous now to push the test button on the tube tester, which is the main reason why you want to do short tests. We got another 6V6. I'm so surprised. Okay, I will go and hunt one down. Okay, so we're looking at the manual for the tube tester. And it shows this chart here, which shows all the, there's 5 settings when you're doing the short test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can look on this chart and see what pattern of lights come on. Now, in my case, the pattern is just number 3. Oh, my cat. Just number 3 here. And that indicates a short between the filament and the cathode. Maybe that's one of the least critical shorts you can get. So that could be why this tube is still working. But in any case, I don't think that's a good thing to have going there, so I've got an alternate tube here. As soon as I settle my cat down, we'll test that too. Okay, out with this one. Manufactured for Canadian Westinghouse Company, but it doesn't say who manufactured it. Funny numbers on it. 6V6, no doubt about it. In it goes. Ooh. Saw the pilot light flicker a bit. See how this one checks out. You can see it heating up. Okay, we got past the 3 position. Good, 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 good. 6V6, just double checking again. JR 5347, 5347, 2, 21, 85. We're good to go. Okay, so it's supposed to be 2300. Should be up around here. Wow, right over. She's a beauty. She's a goodie. Let's push the button here and just see what it actually is. So it's 40. It's reading 4500. Oh my gosh! And this thing says the top. You know, I don't know what the larger number is here. I think that's the norm. I don't know what that is. 3700. And that's 4500. Wow, she's a beauty. Okay, so we got that sorted out now. I'm going to put this new one right in the radio. Now the thing is, the radio was working pretty well. Okay, Not great yet, but on the audio side it seemed quite fine. Let's see if I can get this guy out of here. This is the 6 SQ7. Oh my gosh, I'm all tangled up here. There we go. Now, you won't see camera shots like that in your regular TV show, will you? Let's see. 6 SQ7. 6 SQ7. So this is a busy tube. 3 different tests on it. 6.3 JX. So that's the filament. 1603 with a 2. 1603 with a 2 at the end. 11. 34. 34. So we're starting off with the triode section in this tube. So this tube, it's got two diodes in it and one audio amplifier, one amplifier. In you go. Okay, while it's warming up, we just double check. First one, 1603, 16032, good. 11, 34. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Again, this has come out of a working radio, so what are the chances that there's something wrong with it? Now, it's supposed to come up on this test a minimum of 470, so it's right around the 500 here. Ooh! Wow. That's 1 week. Oh, hold it. Scale set wrong. Try it again. Yeah, well, you know, twice nothing is still nothing, isn't it? So the actual reading we're getting here is about 250, and it should be up close to the 500, and a good one would be even up around 750. So if this guy is too weak, he's got to go. No use testing the diodes. He's too weak. Sure seemed to be a lot of audio coming out of this radio, though. Yeah, it just showed that the amplification of this tube, the GM of this tube, as tested by this tube tester, came out wanting. 6SQ7. I've got a few of those. Let's just go on to the next tube. 6SK7. 6SK7. .3 JR. The roll charts on these things tend to roll on their own, 1 or 2 numbers, and if you're not looking, you'll end up putting in the numbers for the wrong tube. JR 4765, something I've never ever done. 4765. 4765 with a 3. 22 and 72. 22 and 72. So you gotta kind of be double checking all the time when you're doing this kind of stuff. Everything, just constantly double check. I still manage to get it wrong though from time to time. Okay, here we go. 6SK7. In you go. Okay, so we can double check just what I said while we're waiting for it to warm up. 4765 with a 3. 4765 with a 3. That's good. Okay. Check for shorts. Good. And this tube is supposed to show 1200. 1200. So up around here. Okay, so it's up above, but not by too much. Now the higher, that's the recheck point, 1200. The good tube would be 1900, would be more up around here. So it's weak. It's weak, but it's functioning. This guy's job, I believe he's the IF amplifier. This is the main signal booster in the radio. Pretty sure this is the key amplifier for the radio part. So you have two tubes here, not so good. Really bad, not so good. Next tube is a 6SA7. Let me just pull the first one, just in case it's another 6SK7, and it is. So the first tube, so we're going to take the 6SA7, set it over here. You're watching me go through the careful process of getting confused here as I do this. 6SK7. I mean, if you're going to be confused, you should get confused under control. That's what I think. Give that a moment. Here we go. No shorts. And again, this guy is supposed to come. Double check, Jim. 1200. Way up here. Way up there. Look at that. So we got a really strong one in the very front end of the radio, and then a weak one in the IF. So I'm going to put this guy back in because he's good. I'll cleverly put him back in the right spot. That would be a smart move. Now, last tube, 6SA7. Can you tell I'm rushing? The weather is another beautiful day outside. Sunny, cool. It's fantastic. Put that there. JR 7346. 7346 with a 5 out here. 2134. 21 on the bias. 34 to make the English read properly. You know, I almost never use the English. Setting amplifier section 470. So just around the 500 here. SA7 is the mixer tube. Pretty sure if this tube is messed up, it'll mess up the radio pretty good. Okay, shorts. No. P4, just under 500. So it's just over 500, and the upper limit is 750, not limit, but the upper thing. So, you know, it's okay. And we'll try the next section, 6SA7. Five, 3, 4, 6 with a 7. 5, 3, 4, 6 with a 7. Do you see the pattern there? 21, 34. All ready to go. Here's the oscillator section for this tube. And again, should be the same thing. 500. So the oscillator section shows strong. The amplifier section showed kind of okay. I think I'll put that one back in for now. Well, we got to get ourselves a couple of tubes here, and then we can test the radio again. Oh my gosh! I'm not sure I'm going to get to testing the radio today. In fact, I know I'm not. I know I'm finished for now. Finished for now, because I have to go hunt down these tubes and stuff like that. And I want to get outside where the weather is fantastic. The birds are singing. Cats are happy. And today is antenna day for me, so I'm going to be working on my outdoor antennas today. See if I can't make them a little better. So thanks for watching. So just to recap the situation here, we did find significantly defective tubes in this radio, oddly enough, even though it was kind of working. So that shorted output tube, I think that was a big problem for operating this radio. Didn't seem to affect the sound, did it? Maybe we haven't listened enough to even know. And of course the speaker is a big problem with the sound in this radio too. So even if it makes distorted sound, we won't be sure at the start just what it is. So thanks so much for watching. And we'll carry on tomorrow with a better set of tubes retest the radio, see if it's kind of improved just from tubes going in, especially on the AM side. And then it might be alignment time at that point. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'm going outside. See ya.